Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me from around the world. So this is a comedy show for your entertainment. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So today I want to talk about 5 things that every Kenyan Gen Z needs. 5 things that every Kenyan Gen Z needs. So the first thing is basic education. And here I'm just not talking about degrees, certificates, diplomas, but basic education, that is from grade 1 to grade 12. That's grade 12 basic education. And the reason I'm saying this is that basic education opens your mind, makes you access to information. One of the reasons that the Gen Z demonstrations were very successful is that people were able to communicate online, use Twitter, use Facebook, use hashtags. So basic education opens your mind to many things. You can read the constitution and interpret it for other people, share information, demonstrate against illegal bills like the Finance Bill 2024, which was in my view very illegal and needed to be discarded the way it was discarded. So basic education is very important. That's number one. Number two, Kenya Gen Zs require talent and skills. You see, these days you can have basic education, even a diploma, masters, but you are employed. But these days you have seen people with skills, talent, let's say in sports. Omanyala there, Faith Kipyegon, they're running millions. But someone may argue those are just top of the cream. That's like 1 in a million, yes. But if you have a talent and skill, let's say you know how to plumbing, you know being an electrician, being a farmer, being a person who can do good poultry farming. So you have a skill. You can do cooking, catering services because of your cooking skills, culinary skills. You see, those skills will earn you money, will make people to be employed. You can be in a 8 to 5 job, which is good, but your skill can save you. Can earn you side hustle, can earn you some money. Like what I'm doing is motivational speaking, which is good. It's a skill. Content creation is a skill. Being a life coach is a skill. So motivational speaking, life coach is also a skill. That's number two. Number three, young people need to save. We don't have this saving culture. I don't know why. It should be taught in school. When you are working, you should be able to save, like I think, they talk of 20% of what you earn. If you earn 1,000, you should be saving 200 shillings to every 1,000 that you earn. So if you are earning 20,000, you do the maths. That's nearly 4,000. And this money can enable you to even buy assets, isn't it? Which brings me to number four. So the first one was basically education. Number two was skills. Number three was saving. Number four is land. Have land, let's say in your, even if it's in your home area, you need land. Land is very important for agriculture and also for as an investment. You see, land doesn't depreciate, it appreciates. Someone who bought land for an acre, let's say for 100,000 Kenya shillings, in 10 years that land will be 1 million shillings appreciation. So cars are a liability. So things like cars are just a liability. After all, they lose value. Once a car leaves the showroom or wherever it's the car had, it loses value every day. But land appreciates every day. So you need to have land, isn't it? That is number four. Number five is the talk of mentorship. Young people need to be mentored. So mentored is not a way that someone loading over you, someone you look up to. Like me, I have mentors, people I can talk to, can be your parent, your uncle, your teacher, your colleague at work who's older, experienced. That's why I'm saying mentorship. The young Gen Zs need mentorship. Like this movement you have, you need to bring in the experts, people who have seen, who have in every aspect, who have experience in this wars of liberation, of change. Don't discard them. You say, oh, these are boomer, these are, Gen X. These people have experience, they have tactics. So mentorship is very important for the young people. That's number 5. So basic education, that's important because through basic education, they have said you have knowledge. Like now, we're talking about these people who travel abroad. Maybe skills are being advertised. You have your passport. But maybe they may want a certificate. You go there in an embassy, they ask you, okay, you're educated, isn't it? You have gone to school. Where's the proof? You need to give a certificate, isn't it? Also a foreign language. This basic education that we have in our country enables you to even learn a foreign language much easier. You'll find things you are learning in English and Swahili are a bit similar to the foreign language that you are learning. So basic education is very important. Skills. Skills and talent will make you rich. An 8 to 5 job will just make you survive. So skills and talent, look at the people who are doing this content creation online. Though they are earning, I was reading someone who was earning like 1 million shillings per month because of content creation. He does comedies, he does skits online, because people want to be entertained. These days, when I was growing up, people used to have space to play, used to have extended family. They'll tell us stories, our aunts, our cousins, our grandparents. These days, it's nuclear. People don't have time for each other. So if you're creating content, the way I'm creating like this, there's someone who is in his home, he has watched all the Netflixes, want to see something from Kenya, want to hear something from a fellow Kenyan. That's why I'm saying skills and talents are very important. And then saving. As we have been in problems whereby when you don't have saved money, imagine a situation whereby you lose your job today and then there are bills to pay, rent. Your landlord doesn't know you lost your job. What he knows is that by the 2nd of each month, he has his rent. The 5th of each month, he has his rent. See, me when I was, when you are renting houses, people were always told that you pay at the end of the month. These days, you pay at the beginning of the month. So you are paying before you leave. Not that you leave and then you pay at the end of the month. That's how things are. You're booking. Rent is like prepayment, isn't it? Because you're paying at the beginning of each month to stay in that month. Not that you stay and then you pay. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Then the issue of land. Land, they have said, is important. You can buy it in a rural area. Let's say you have land in a rural area, and today they lock your house, which you have rented. What do? You book your bus and go to your land and build a shack and live. While you look for bricks to build a better house, isn't it? But now imagine you don't even have a piece of land. You own nothing, zero. Like most Gen Zs, they don't have that. So it should be sequential. You save money, then you gain assets like land, even if it's an eighth, a quarter. So that's what I'm saying. My generation, had it had people like who speak to us like this, would be very far. I have friends of mine who would waste like 10,000 per weekend on women and alcohol. So that money, even in a year, if they would save it, it would be like nearly 500,000. That was enough to buy an acre those days. Even 15 years ago, with 500,000 to buy land, 1 acre. Now, with 500,000, even a country cannot get to an acre. Maybe you get a quarter, but that's still land. You see, we were wasting money on useless things, women, alcohol, things that don't make sense. So that's what I'm saying. Those are the 5 things that Gen Zs need. The way I've listed them. Those are things that will help them achieve what they want. So these 5 things are like the pillars of a goal. Let's say you have a goal to be rich, isn't it? When you look at those 5 things, those are the pillars for you to achieve the main goal of being rich. Maybe you want to be an MP, you want to be leadership, you want to be the president of Kenya, president of your organization. So those are the 5 pillars. When you look at those 5 pillars, 5 things I've talked about, look at them critically. They're the ones who are going to propel you to a main goal. So this is the Professor Maima Show. If you like what I've said, support this channel and send something small on that mobile number, +254 769 7293 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa, +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.